One bright and sunny morning, Elsa, Kristoff, and their young daughter, Emma, decided to go on a family adventure. They packed their bags, put on their warmest clothes, and headed toward the mountains. Elsa had always loved the mountains, and Emma was excited to see the snow-covered peaks for the first time. As they climbed higher and higher, the day started to turn cloudy. Elsa noticed the sky was becoming darker, but she didn't think much of it. Suddenly, the wind began to howl, and snowflakes started to fall from the sky. At first, it was just a little bit of snow, but then the snowstorm grew stronger, swirling all around them. Elsa, what's happening? Kristoff asked, looking around at the snow falling faster and faster. Elsa's eyes widened in concern. It's a magical snowstorm. My powers are reacting, but I can't control them like I used to. The wind howled louder, and Emma held onto her mother's hand tightly. Elsa could feel the storm getting worse, but she was determined to protect her family. We need to find shelter quickly, she said. But the snowstorm was so strong that everything around them started to look the same. Snow covered the trees and rocks, and they couldn't see where they were going. Let's build something, Emma said, looking at Elsa with bright eyes. We can make a snow fort to keep us safe. Elsa smiled at her daughter's courage. That's a great idea, Emma. We'll build a magical snow fort together. Elsa focused her magic and created walls of sparkling ice and snow. Kristoff helped by using his strong hands to shape the snow and pile it up. Emma joined in, using her tiny hands to help her parents. Together, they built the strongest and most beautiful snow fort they had ever seen, with tall walls and a roof to keep them warm. The storm continued to roar outside, but inside the fort, it was peaceful. Elsa looked at her family and smiled. We did it. We're safe. But Elsa was still worried. The storm was too strong, and she wasn't sure how long they could stay in the fort. Emma, sensing her mother's concern, turned to her. Mom, you taught me that we should always believe in ourselves and work together. We can control the magic, right? Elsa looked down at Emma, amazed by her daughter's wisdom. You're right, Emma. We can do this together. Elsa closed her eyes and focused on her magic. She felt the warmth of her family's love and trust. Slowly, she began to guide the magic, calming the winds and slowing the snowstorm. The storm started to fade, and soon, the clouds began to clear. We did it, Elsa said, her heart filled with pride. As the snowstorm passed, the family stepped outside, seeing the mountains sparkling with fresh snow. They knew they had faced the storm together and learned something important. We worked as a team, Emma said, smiling up at her parents. And we can do anything if we trust each other. Elsa and Kristoff hugged their daughter tightly, proud of how brave and strong she had been. Yes, Emma, Elsa said. Together, we can do anything. And so, the family continued their adventure in the mountains, knowing that no storm could ever break their bond or stop them from working together.